Hello YouTube viewers, welcome to my channel Science to Technology. This is almost a journal entry, a diary entry sort of say, basically wrapping up year 2025. I do apologize that it did not happen in 2025 because I kid you not, the amount of mess up happened in deliveries to me, it's mind-boggling. Like, I'm not joking, I did not even knew that Blue Dart has a tracking system. In that tracking system, if they mess up so badly, it will literally say tracking status, please contact customer care. That happened. I'm not even joking, not even making it up. That's the first time I knew. Another item I ordered, instead of coming to me, it went to someone else and someone else's item came to me and we are literally, I at least did my part, I have shipped it. So so I have to say, like, I do apologize that it did not happen a week before. And yes, I did plan, enough buffer was there. I should have been sorted by, let's say, give or take 22. I should have been sorted by then. It's just that even by 27, if all the things would have arrived physically, I would have been sorted. Like, I should have received magnesium oxide by 1st January. Still not here. I don't even know. This is the first time I'm seeing Amazon messing up. So Amazon messed up. Two independent websites I tried for camera equipments, they also messed up. GTDC really messed up. Blue Dart messed up. So let's just say things are messy. So that being said, my life is going through a phase of what we call high contrast, meaning my bad is worse, like it is worse, but good is great. So it's very dynamic. The 2025 was dynamic year. And again, last few years is feeling like that. So the biggest shock was I did clear my case, all three cases that were active on district court. That kind of gave me a small glimmer of hope, but logical part of me was kind of worried about it, that because again, once you clear it, it does not mean you are out of the woods. And again, any logical opponent will back down. It's like, you know what, you can keep wasting money, but there is no guarantee anymore. But I am really unlucky, or lucky, depending how you see it. So that went ahead, meaning instead of being district court, now I am being summoned in high court. And yes, it's far more expensive, far more taxing to go, and psychologically horrifying. So it is what it is. And I'm not even joking, this happened. Like, I went there to attest some document, and lawyer said, why are you so worried? Like, what else is gonna happen? Like, you know, if something bad happens, you have to go to Supreme Court. It's like, why are you worried about it? I'm like, yeah, it's just next to me, like, you know, just. So and again, I crashed out. I'm not gonna lie, I crashed out. Like, it was bad, embarrassing even. However, it kind of was like, you know, lightning to the ground kind of moment. Basically, spark gap worked, and all my anger, anguish just vented to the ground. I did it in live stream, and again, to live stream, I was so stressed, but it cleared me. It's almost like lightning happened, it all went to the ground. You don't fight with lightning, you just let it go. So that happened. So what next? I have to psychologically change from this case to cancer. As in, this is cancer. Like, there are a lot of good people, much better, much more honest, honorable people that have cancer than me. Like, they have life that makes my life look like a luxurious prince life. And I'm not even joking or suspicious or, like, you know, vicious about it. It's like, it is the truth. There are so many good people I've seen being destroyed by an act of faith that it's like, bro, like, I hear you. Like, I understand why people say, like, you know, the only fair thing about life is it's unfair to everybody. So I can no longer afford to bitch, because again, let's just assume the worst case scenario happens. I die. Okay, cool, awesome. What then? Like, how it's any different than having cancer? No different. So only difference would be I would have wasted let's just say I have 2 years left in my life. Why would I waste this 2 years of life that I have worrying about something that I cannot control? So switching from case to cancer allows my mind to really accept the inevitability. Again, I could win, I could lose, but it's out of my control either way. There is nothing I can do. There is tangibly, like, I can just burn money, but like, court can keep asking more money. It's like, eventually I'll lose. So, and again, eventually it will lead to my demise, but I have to accept it. Like, again, Anupam Vipul made a mistake in February 2021. And yes, it could lead to my death. Okay, so what? Like, there are a lot of people who smoked once and turns out lung cancer. What can you do? There are a lot of people who do nothing bad, but bam, this cancer or that cancer. Heck, I'm not even joking. Like there was some horrifying news about lung cancer stage 4 detection. So I'm like, it is real. So I have to change my perspective. Only then I can live the remaining time on earth. And again, I have to make the best of what I got. It is reality. It is the maturity that I have to show, live through it. I knew about it, but like accepting it, like truly accept it, like from the inside of my soul, where it's like, this is what it is. I have to just accept it, like, you know. So that's the bad part. Let's go to the good part. Good part being, I had a spinal surgery because I had slip disc and it was getting bad. It was so bad that laying down on bed was not comfortable. Thankfully, the surgeon in Kanpur did amazing job and almost 90% of pain disappeared, and it came back because I got too comfortable and I was doing the bad habits again, and it's like it came back. So, but I'm like, now I'm like very alert that if as long as I can maintain my good habits, me good, me got this. If I make the bad habits, spine will not be kind. So, but again, overall, it's I can breathe. That's how bad it has gotten. Like February 2025. So, I'm happy. I'm happy with that. So that's the good part. Another comes to the opportunity parts. Have I gotten any opportunities in 2025? Yes. In 2024, mid 2024, I was contacted by Ahirawat, the car engine company. It's like, hey, not car engine, as in like the CV engine. So it was like, okay, let's have a talk. We were talking. Although in January 2025, I actually went to Delhi Expo and this became half official. Again, we'll classify it fully official once the engine is actually running. And you're like, okay, why it's taking so long? I could kid you not, if you watched my last Future Friday video, you would understand it. I'm not joking, like machining is proving way too difficult, even though it's not difficult. It's almost like we should have just bought the toolings and like just started to make our own. But again, you learn. And that's a very good learning. Like I have an idea now, like I have a lot of idea in my head. It's just that I never knew like what it takes to actually go from an idea to actual product in market. So that sort of learning would be priceless. Whether it's successful or a failure, it still would be priceless. So I'm happy with that opportunity. And you know, I always said like I wanted series hybrid. Okay, tada, make series hybrid. So that was illuminating. Let's just put it that way. And on top of that, another individual contacted me. He's like, hey, sir, he saw my fume extractor and he was like, hey, I want to actually make it into a product. Because again, there is a giant gap in the market where you like very quality, like that actually does anything sort of fume extractor that's stupendously expensive, and cheap Chinese knockoff, which is 100% useless. You can even see light through it. So he's like, okay, I wanted to come up with it. And he started coming up with the ideas like, this is how I want to build it. And like, and here's the deal. I had watched a lot of Manson Row and I had the ideas like, how do you machine something? Like, you know, manufacturability, designed for, what's it called? DFM, designed for manufacturability. So I had some idea, and before he completed, I was like, hey, I have something to show you. And I showed him sheet metal based design. And he's like, whoa, you actually designed it? I'm like, yeah. Again, I'm financially, your boy is broke. So I did not actually pursue it or make it, but I had full-fledged, like, this is how I'm going to make it, assemble it and all that, and learned a lot. And yes, this was physically made. And yes, this should have been here in this video, but shipping, I'm not joking, I got the message in the Hindi live stream. It's like, yeah, sir, it's going to be on Monday. I'm like, what the hell, man? But such is life. Such is life. So that being said, I'm happy that it is paying. And again, I'll show you guys. So that's another opportunity. So I have 3 practical opportunities. One, my YouTube is slowly growing. My Hirawat is slowly moving forward. Fume extract is going. So good is great. And then the final that happened just a few days ago. This is my main puppy. This is Canon 800D. This is the first camera I bought. This is one of the most expensive assets that I ever afforded. And again, I never had like, you know, a lot of swimming money. So this was very expensive. But my mom has always taught me, it's like, don't ask for money, just earn it and spend it. So when I actually got a job in Bangalore as a game artist, I did save up a lot. This is my 2 years of saving. I only did job for 2.5 years. This is almost all of it went into this. And I am very proud of that Anupam Vipul who made this decision. First, buy 800D. That time 750 was also available. Those were called Rebel TI or something like that. TI5, I think. T5Is. Yeah, T5I. But they did not had dual pixel autofocus. They had contrasted it, meaning stills they were great. Video they were horrible because they had like contrast breathing, so it was not useful. This was the first APS-C DSLR from Canon that had dual pixel autofocus. I saved up money for this and I bought this. And on top of that, I did not cheap out on the lens. I bought 17 to 50 f2.8. So I did not cheap out on the body, I did not cheap out on the lens, and this puppy allowed me to buy this giant behemoth. I'm like, I was shocked how heavy that puppy is, but this made it. This made me 3 YouTube channels. All 3 channels are modified: my Hindi channel, my English channel, and my Camera Tuesday independent channel. So, and every opportunity that I have right now happened because of this, because I did not cheap out on this. And I'm happy that I did that decision. Because you have to understand, like, again, it's personal for me. I do not like friction. If you're like, okay, the camera is hard to use, I'm not going to use it. You're like, oh, you have to do 10,000 steps to get awesome picture out of it, I'm not going to do it. So me realizing that and focusing, and I absorbed so much information in those early years, as in like 8-9 years ago. This I'm pretty sure is close to 10 years old. So that paid off. So what is my next tool? My next tool is this puppy. A7 Mark V. Now, this puppy, A7 Mark V, it's, I have a very amazing gentleman who almost agreed to sponsor me. And again, he is not asking for any product. He is good, he's sorted. He does not need to ask anything of me. He just takes some consultancy sometimes here and there. So basically, it's just a donation. So, and again, he's the reason why I have a kick-ass computer. So he agreed to, like, you know, upgrade on my camera 2 years ago. Like, wait a minute, then why did I wait it for 2 years? First, I knew that Sony is gonna release A7 V, and time was there, like, you know, cycle was there. So I was like, okay, let's not buy a half-assed asset. And all the cameras they released, other than A9 Mark III, nothing was like, whoa. A9 Mark III, because again, it was what you call global shutter. I was like, okay, it has something here, but again, it was exceeding too much. So cost-wise, I was like, not feeling it. So, and I did not wanted to buy a half-assed asset. Like, this is one thing that I've learned in my whole career, so to say, is that always make quantum leaps. Don't, like, again, my computer jumped from DDR3 to DDR5. No middle layer. I went from Bulldozer FX8 350 to directly Ryzen 7000. So everything, I went from GTX 1070 to RTX 4070. So all the jumps I made was quantum leap, practically speaking, and the results were amazing. Even if it was not the latest and greatest, like from Linus Tech Tips point of view, it was epic from my point of view. I went from rendering video on this camera, like not amazing, like like, you know, full HD 8-bit all iframes. It took 40 to 50 minutes to render a video. To my new camera is just like, bruh. Sorry, new computer is like, bruh, 2 minutes. And again, the biggest part is not the 2 minutes, it's the fact that computer does not freeze when it's rendering. So that was a big leap. So same way, again, I got delayed, and why did not I jump into Canon? Because this was Canon. Honestly, I do not understand which Canon was that made Rebel series or this sort of camera. The horrific BS they released in recent year was like just bad, sad even. It's like, oh, you made an amazing camera that can shoot 8K. You just forgot that's supposed to actually be cooled enough. Like, seriously, like DIY Puck has to actually open it up and show you that, bro, there is not even a single panel that is trying to leach heat away from SoC. SoC is overheating, and they did not even bother to, like, the early release firmware did not even bother to do a temperature management. They were just like, bro, count for 20 minutes and then stop it. It's like, what the hell? And again, there were other things also. I was like close to buying other cameras, but there was always something like blocking of third-party lenses, having overheating issues. And again, I have a Pakistani YouTuber who did R6 Mark II, if I'm not mistaken. And again, overheating issue. All Canons have overheating issue because again, they do not have any way of dumping heat into that. And again, people are like, oh, R6 Mark III is amazing. It's like, bro, it has 7K. We had 8K in Canon. You just forgot about it. And again, there is a reason why 5 Mark III update, they actually have a cooling fan there, not cooling tunnel. So you can flow air through it. It's like, it was poorly designed and they did not fix it. And again, if you want to buy Canon, I was generally considering C50, but 2 major things were stopping me jumping into Canon. First, their triple hammer BS. Second, lens issue and mic. Now, I do a lot of video per day, as in minimum 2 video or 4 video per day. This has been going on for years. So I do not want friction from this. Like, jump from going from a scenario where I had like Zoom H1N as an independent mic recorder to going to this was like surprising how much time and money it saved me. And again, So you have to understand this. I say that, and I'm saying this from experience. You do not want friction in your equipment. Your equipment has to work for you. It's just a like smooth operation. You do not want to fight for it. And the biggest thing I wanted to remove from my post-processing is audio processing. Right now, I apply adaptive noise reduction, a lot of stuff. Because again, while this converts audio analog to digital, after that, it has to do it 2 times again. So basically, digital transmission happens from receiver to, transmitter to receiver. Receiver has to go send it through what we call DAC, digital to analog converter. So that adds a bit of noise. Then it has to go to cameras, preamps. Now it adds another noise because now you're converting again from analog to digital. So that 2 extra steps adds extra noise. Now, I do not want it. I do not want it. And again, this is 24-bit old equipment. So I really wanted something like this, DJI Mic 3. Now, is Rode has an option? Yes and no. Rode can match almost all of its feature, can't match the one feature that I need. I do not want analog transmission going into my cameras. I want digital transmission. Now, Sony sells enough of it that DJI themselves came up with MI shoe to USB-C adapter. They were smart. They made USB. The first one was sloppy. They had like, dedicated port. Basically dedicated adapter for that what you call transmitter. Penalty was they have to make new one every model. So Mic 2 has different than Mic 3. So what they came up with now, that was launched with DJI Mini Mic, is that it's just a MI shield to USB-C. And because every other adapter in the future they're gonna make and present has USB-C, they do not have to make it again. It's one thing that works on Mic Mini and Mic 3, and I can guarantee it will work with Mic 4 also, DJI Mic 4. So they released it. I ordered it. That did not arrive. That's why this is sealed box. I have not opened it yet. I want to open it when I have received that system. Hopefully it will not be brick, but so that will remove the analog to digital conversion. That 2 extra conversion noise will be removed. Meaning, if this puppy has like 3 voice tone preset 2 level noise cancellation, if it has actually good noise cancellation, I should not need to do any post processing. It should have clean audio, crisp audio directly going into my camera without any hassle. On top of that, this puppy has adaptive gain volume because it's a 32-bit system, as in like it has 2 analog to digital converter, one for high signal, one for low signal. It has infinite range. Basically, mic will physically clip before the digital part will clip. So it has the data, and now it's adjusting from that 32-bit float data to 24-bit data. It can auto gain adjust it all the time, meaning I no longer have to watch my volume, how I am speaking. This puppy will manage it for me. And again, having clear digital transmission, meaning only one conversion will happen here, and after that everything will be digital, which Sony mic can support. I am happy. And be mindful, that's how I know Sony is selling so much. DJI mic did it. Rode might do it in future. I haven't done it yet, but so did Hollyland also did that. Hollyland is also selling you an adapter that you can put your Sony and have direct digital transmission. So, and again, technically you can do that with Canon. Technically you can do that with Nikon. Technically you can do that with Panasonic. They don't sell enough for video because again, if they did, all companies will sell it. They didn't. So that kind of gave me proof. The only frustrating part of this A7 Mark V is the freaking card. And again, I did not buy a card reader. I wanted to use the camera itself as a card reader. But the performance is underwhelming. It barely goes to 500 Mbps. That's and yes, I have double checked the USB handshake. USB handshake is of 10 Gbps. It's only I think the SoC either is blocked or not actually designed to work at full speed as a card reader. So that was very disappointing. But again, still good enough. I'm used to 200 Mbps transfer. Now I'm getting 500. So that is tangibly huge improvement. And again, rendering time did not go up, which that was my biggest worry. Is like I'm getting this 422 file, all I file, 4K file, 10-bit file. It would like destroy my computer. It will take time. My computer is like, bruh, don't worry about it. 5 to 10 minutes. That's it, done. Go home. I was like, dang. That's good. That's good. Like it did not become a burden to go from this to 4K better than this. That was the most amazing part. And again, once I can remove the audio issue, that will also make it better. And again, this time also, I did not cheap out on basically lens. So 24 to 70 f2.8. So I don't have to worry about the lens part. And again, I did the live stream with this. It did not overheat. It was on for 3+ hours. So me good. I am happy. So that's the wrap up of 2025. And one unique thing I did at the end of 2024, I scheduled an email for today. like, as a year, what happened in a year. And it just arrived to me, and I was like, damn, I will do it again. Basically, in Gmail, you can schedule an email to your future self and you'll forget about it. Because again, you're not going to check it every day. You're going to forget about it, and then voila, that's what I was thinking. So this video will be a diary for me and normal things, and that will be for a bit more intimate things, bit more personal things. So that way we can keep ourselves honest. It's like, what the hell is going on? Because you have to understand, sometimes you have to acknowledge your younger self, not elder, younger self, as in, yeah, he thought about this, and this sort of data set, he made the best decision he can make. So otherwise, like, regret is such a waste of energy that you can't afford it. It's like, you learn from it, you move forward. So this is what my New Year's resolution is, that I have to change my case outlook to cancer outlook and just accept it. It is what it is. It's out of my hand, and the money is not going to a vicious party. It's just going to a doctor that is trying to save my ass. Nothing more than that. And good parts are really good. Like, can you actually imagine that I went from being a 3D artist, working for a few games that you may have heard of, like Spider-Man and Halo and Forza and Payday 2 DLC and what was else that bankrupted the company? Walking Dead, it was a bad game that bankrupted the company. They reworked, like when I was there, I was on the third rework. It was bound to fail. So, and again, after that, after the layoff, and this is before the layoff term was so common. After the layoff, I made a promise to myself, I will never work under someone else. And that turns out to be true. While my bank account is not very happy, everything else is. And if I can find inner peace with the reality that I have a good chance of making the next few years very ballsy. Where it's like, yeah, I did through it. And again, that's why I really wanted to show that fume extractor. But again, it is what it is. You make a plan, life makes a plan. So anyway, I'll share with you guys once I actually get it in my hand. I've learned a lot about like actually manufacturing it, but that's the good things about things. So anyway, this was my wrapping up of 2025. I do apologize for a bit of a delay. I hope this was helpful to you and may have helped you to create your own sort of outlook, which could help you in the future. And I'll see you guys back into normal content regularly coming from Monday. And soon you will see all my videos in 4K. And I hope you guys like it and still keep supporting me. And special thanks to members, because again, the more members I get, the more stable it becomes. Not a richer, stable. Because YouTube ads are like some month they are like, don't worry about it, fam, I got this. Other months, can you please give me money? So it's very, what you call, frustrating, because again, you do not know what you're gonna get. It's almost like a lottery, and that's very frustrating. So I'm very thankful, grateful, all the premium YouTuber users. And again, even if you don't have that, if you are premium, I get a lot more money than people who are watching ads. And if you are a direct supporter by a membership, thank you so much. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.